everybody. Hope you've been well. Today I want to talk to you about social media and digital marketing. Later on, we're going to talk about Facebook and LinkedIn and Instagram in detail. So today I want to do a more general overview, and I want to go over strategies before we get into the specifics on how to use each of these three main business social marketing sites. So I want to start by giving you 10 marketing strategies to help fuel your business using social media. Now, growing a business isn't easy. First, you need a viable idea, and from there you need to discover a profitable niche, define a target market, demographic, and then you have to have something of value to sell them. Whether you're peddling products, services, or information, getting the word out has become increasingly burdensome. And without the right marketing strategy to fuel your growth, turning a profit and staying afloat can be virtually impossible. However, identifying the right strategies to market your business is often likened to rocket science. How do you get your message to the right audience and do it effectively? How do you boost your visibility and your increased sales while sustaining a profit and converting an offer? Today, with so much vying for our attention from social media, search engine optimization, blogging, pay-per-click advertising, it's easy to see why most already just pull their hair out. The truth is, though, you've gotten to this point in business, so you can probably get to the next level. And if you're feeling stuck, join the fray. Most entrepreneurs are busy working in their businesses, and they don't have time to work on their businesses. So as a result of dealing with the day-to-day operations of a company that include customer hand-holding, supply chain demands, and more, we often neglect to find the right marketing strategy that's going to help fuel our company's growth. What does it take to do that? Well, simply put, you have to take a step back for a moment. You have to analyze and understand the basic mechanics of your message and how to effectively reach a larger audience without losing your shirt. The secret to all this, no matter what marketing strategy you use, if you don't have an effective sales funnel to optimize your conversions, you're just going to be throwing money out the window. So, what's the best marketing strategy for you to use? Most businesses are faced with a conundrum. It's a catch-22. There's a clear need for increased visibility to drastically improve sales, but in order to get more visibility, businesses have to spend more money. Well, when the well runs dry, what are you supposed to do? There's no obvious or clear answer to that question, and it doesn't cover all situations. But here are some things that can be done today, right now, and even on a shoestring budget to reach more customers without breaking the bank. However, it boils down to time. If you lack the money, you sure better have the time to put in. We call it sweat equity. Either way, no matter how you slice it, as long as the fundamentals of a sound business are there and you're working tirelessly to build an authentic relationship with the consumer by sincerely trying to add value, then here are 10 go-to strategies that you can use to market any business online. First is create a well-thought-out social media strategy. You simply can't ignore social media. That's where all the so-called magic is happening. Some businesses have been built solely on the backs of social media, and it can be intimidating at first. But as you build momentum, you'll find that posting on social media gets easier and easier over time. Of course, you could hire a social media manager if you have money to burn. But if you don't, just be yourself. Be authentic. Post your thoughts, post your products, post anything that you find relevant and that would help your audience either learn more about you and your business or the industry that you're in. Use direct messages on platforms like Instagram and even Snapchat or Twitter. Reach out to other successful businesses or even communicate with potential customers who might be looking for your products or services. It's a very powerful form of marketing. Number 2 is to create video tutorials. One of the most effective ways to get the word out on your business is to create a video. Teach people that something that's useful. Walk them through it, hold their hands. Step-by-step tutorials are all the rage. And the better you are at this, the more value you provide, the quicker you can boost visibility, and ultimately your sales. Today, YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world behind Google. Whenever somebody wants to learn something visually, they're there. You've likely used it yourself countless times, so just ask yourself, what could you teach in your business that would help consumers solve some pain point? What got you into the business in the first place? The hardest part hearing your own voice playing back, and even seeing yourself. Now, you don't have to appear visually on camera, but you're likely need to be heard. And you'll get used to it over time. But you can't ignore the visibility or the reach of YouTube. So get out there and start making authentic, useful videos right now. You should also start blogging. Everyone has something to say. If you don't have a blog for your business, then you should start one immediately. But you don't just have to blog for the sake of blogging. Most people find blogging mundane because they lack the visibility. The truth is, your blog is going to have to be a barren desert until you learn what you're doing. But it isn't just about posting your ideas on your blog. You should start an authority blogging. Use platforms like Medium to post content. Answer questions on Quora or Reddit, or get out there onto LinkedIn's publishing platform. They're all authority domains that anyone can post on, which have massive audiences, giving you instant and immediate reach right now. When you do blog, ensure that you blog effectively. Don't post thin content. Think about truly adding value. Worried about revealing all your business secrets? Don't be. Give away the farm. Give people so much value that you instantly become an authority in their eyes. This is one of the most powerful strategies you can use to market any business. And understand search engine optimization. This is an area of marketing that's incredibly passionate about, but it's also an area that people can be deathly frightened by. Yes, SEOs can be frightening, but they can also be powerful. And when you learn to leverage it and learn the SEO the right way, the sky is truly the limit. There are companies out there who teach you how to use shady PBNs and link other schemes to trick Google. And it may get short-term results, but in the long run, you're going to end up in hot water. You can't take shortcuts with SEOs. Just like in business, you have to put the work out there and put in the time if you want to see the results. Some tips for doing this the right way? Well, don't spam keywords. Hands down, this is one of the biggest mistakes people make. Create your content for humans, also paying homage to search engines. But more importantly, ensure that whatever it is you're conveying is insightful, engaging, unique, and adds a tremendous amount of value. Next, leverage influencers. Want to get the word out there and boost your visibility on social media without taking years to build an audience? Then you should certainly leverage influencers, but the key is to find the right influencer. You don't have to go with influencers with millions of followers. You could opt for micro-influencers with tens of thousands, or even 100,000 followers. The trick? Find the right influencer in your niche so that you're targeting the right audience. It's not just about spreading your message. It's about spreading your message to the right consumer base. If you can do that properly, then you can likely reach a sizable audience for not much money when you think about the potential profit you can earn in return. If your sales system and products are in place, then this makes sense. If you have an offer that's clearly converting and it's simply about visibility, then it's likely the right marketing strategy for you right now. Now access the certain situation and reach out to followers, engage their pricing, do small tests, see what works, and then scale. Next, build a great lead magnet. So much effectiveness in marketing really boils down to creating a great lead magnet. I found that the right lead magnet presented to the right audience can have explosive results. The best way to do this is if you can identify the right pain points and present a solution in your lead magnet. Then you're well on your way. What problems are consumers facing in their niche? What made you get into the business in the first place? Ask yourself these questions before building out your lead magnet. The better you identify the problem or pain points at the outset, the better you'll actually be at addressing and solving the solutions with your lead magnet. What type of lead magnet should you build? It could be either an ebook, a cheat sheet, a checklist, a video, or others. Of course, it's not just about the lead magnet. You have to have a squeeze page with sizzling sales copy to get people to drop into your funnel. But it all starts with a great lead magnet. The better it is, the more effective you'll be at reaching your audience. Use Facebook ads with retargeting. One of the most powerful methods you can use to market just about anything these days is Facebook ads. With Facebook, you can reach a very specific audience, and you can do so fairly easily. You can target by interest, age, relationship, status, geographic location, and so much, much more. But the trick to getting results here isn't about click traffic. You have to focus on conversions and retargeting through pixels. If you don't know how to install Facebook Pixel on your site, then you absolutely have to learn to do this right now. Even if you're not running Facebook ads, you can build your audience with a Pixel. Pixels track everyone who comes to your site, and you can build custom audiences around them. For example, if you post content about how to learn to drive a semi-truck, for example, you can track visitors with Pixels, and you can market truck driver certifications of people who have already shown up or shown any interest in that they're already, because they've already involved, they already visited a specific page. And then your conversions will skyrocket. Next, use LinkedIn the right way. Do you have a video on your LinkedIn profile? Do you know that you can easily add one? Why not take time to introduce yourself and your business? Link that to your profile description. This is an easy way to passively market your business, and when that's done right, it can lead to shocking results. If you have lots of connections on LinkedIn and you're not really posting on there, start immediately. You can reach a large audience, especially when your posts go viral. This is a great place to convey an entrepreneurial journey. Talk about your challenges and tell your stories. The more effective your stories, the larger your potential reach when you go viral. You can also reach out to other businesses and collaborate with like-minded entrepreneurs on LinkedIn. It's a great go-to resource for all things business, and too many people overlook this. Next, create an affiliate program. Most people don't understand the power of an affiliate program. Affiliates can provide massive fuel for growth, but approaching the right partners isn't always easy. You have to have good conversion if you want a bigger affiliate to take you seriously. Now, I found that while navigating the affluent minefield, it can be quite tricky. It takes persistence and true grit to get through. Most of us get discouraged after only a few setbacks. But you can't allow emotions to get in the way when it comes to an affiliate. Build an affiliate program and start reaching out to potential affiliates who can assist you. There are loads of websites you can use, such as E. Brian Ross's JV Zoo and Tim and Eileen Barber's ClickBank and Commission Junction. Any of the three will help you to get the word out there. Next, you need a good email marketing sequence. Part of any good sales funnel is going to be email marketing sequence. These are the automated messages that go out to the users once they subscribe to your list. Use your email sequence to build a relationship with any subscriber. Be authentic and be transparent, and convey your journey. Use the email responses and click to segment your list. For example, if someone clicks on a specific link, they've clearly shown an interest in something. Tag that subscriber and market to them later. If someone buys, tag them as a buyer. Identifying your buyers and interests from your subscribers is huge for segmenting. When you do that, also send broadcasts, do split tests. Split test everything. In fact, you never really know what's going on and what's going to be the most effective until you pull the trigger and test it out. This is what's going to help you understand what your audience responds to better, making you a better communicator and better able to sell to your customers. How to make money with social media. There are many money-making opportunities on social media, more than you probably realize. In fact, social media can actually be quite lucrative. Many experts say that social media is for connecting with people and not for selling. But at some point, you're going to want to develop connections that you create. And if you've built up enough trust for your followers, they're inclined to check out your recommendations and the links that you share. So here are 6 ways you can make money on social media. First is to promote affiliate products. No matter what industry you're in, you can find great products to promote on ClickBank. And if that doesn't quite jive with you, you can always become an Amazon associate and promote products of your choosing and earn commissions on them. Amazon has no shortage of products. Next, instead of spamming links on Twitter and hoping for the best, keep in mind that the most honest and effective way of promoting affiliate products is through reviews. If you personally use a product and like it, and know that your followers serve to benefit from it, then write a long-form review on the blog. And share with it why you like the product. Don't be afraid to talk about what you like and what you don't like about it. You can even use a video if that's more your style. Also, make sure you disclose your affiliate relationships. It's actually a legal requirement in most cases, but it's also a best practice. Your readers or viewers will appreciate your honesty. Next, create and promote your own information products. If you already have a blog, you've demonstrated your expertise on a specific subject over a period of time. And there may be an opportunity maybe to create an ebook or an audio program or a video course and sell that to your audience. Social media is the perfect place to promote such a product. Telephone. Anyway, lost my chain of thought. Platforms like Gumroad, Selfie, and Amazon's KDP program make it easy for you to publish and sell your PDF, MP3 file, or at a price of your choosing. Keep in mind that platforms do take a cut, even if it's small. But as with anything of value, quality is the key to creating something people not only want to read, but will pay to read. If you take care in creating great information, designing and promoting it well, you'll definitely see more sales. Next, promote products and services. There are many more opportunities for you to share sponsored posts and promote products and services of other businesses. This is a very direct way of earning money for social media. But if you don't have a sizable following, it may not be much of an opportunity. You also have to be aware of over-promoting products for the want of money, because if your followers see that you're constantly tweeting about one product or another, not only do they not click on the links, they'll probably also unfollow you, so it can do more damage than good. So it's important to mix things up. It's wise to take time and craft a proper social media posting schedule. Make sure you're adding value that your followers can see when you're promoting products. Calls to action should definitely be a part of your social media strategy, but every post can't be a call to action. I'm sure we've all seen those sites where it's like, oh my God, give me a break. Anyway, use visual media to promote your crafts. If you tend to create handmade crafts, art pieces, or even articles of clothing and knitting, this may be an opportunity to showcase your product on social media. There may be an opportunity to showcase on Instagram and Pinterest, but Facebook, Twitter, and Google are also great channels for sharing visual media. If you have an Etsy account, you can direct your followers to check out products there between the different channels, and you have the potential actually to make a decent living. Promote your coaching or consulting services. Social media is a great place to generate leads for consulting business. Whether you're a guitar teacher or a life coach, if you have demonstrated experience in a specific area, you can create more interest for your services by connecting with your target customer on social media. Coaching sessions can be conducted over Skype, so this is definitely an opportunity to make money without leaving home. Consulting can be lucrative, so remember, don't undercut yourself. Charge a fair price for your time and effort. Strategy can also work in unison with selling information and products if those who want your advice are more likely to be interested in ebooks or courses you've created. Join the YouTube Partner Program. Be a popular YouTube channel. It can be a lot of work, but if you already have a following and you're determined to build your audience, joining a YouTube Partner Program is one way to make money on advertising that might just be worth exploring. There are prominent YouTube content creators who've made a substantial amounts of money with this program. But they're the exception, not the rule. It would take a lot of time, strategy, and sheer luck to make money on YouTube. However, it's a good thing to keep in mind with advertising in general. Unless you're already getting a lot of views and clicks, you're not going to make a lot of money on them. Final thoughts. There are just some of the many ways you can make money with social media, but it's important to remember making money on social media isn't necessarily easy. If you have an entrepreneurial spirit and you're willing to work hard, test and experiment, your chances of success are far greater than the chances of someone who just wants to, give it a try and see what happens. So build a strategy, don't just wing it. Make a plan for how you're going to reach your financial goals and be willing to adjust as necessary. So, how do we make time for social media? With everything else required to keep your business up and running, finding time can also be a challenge. You know you need to do it, but trying to find the time to fit into your already packed schedule can feel like an uphill battle. So commit to a specific time each day for social media. Without a solid plan in place to accomplish goals, they often go by the wayside. This is why most people fail at resolutions such as exercising more. They lack a definitive plan for doing so. Making a daily time commitment can help you keep you accountable and ensure that you don't procrastinate to the point where it never actually gets done and nobody's handling your social media goals. So in determining how much time to spend on social media each day, remember, keep it reasonable and realistic. Setting goals that are too lofty sometimes result in failure. Instead, make a commitment to tweeting twice a day or sharing one piece of content on Facebook daily. Even a small investment in social media marketing each day can help your brand to accomplish more than you could imagine. Take a step, block out the amount of time you wish to dedicate to social media on your calendar, set an alarm on your phone, and do whatever it takes to make sure you have a block of uninterrupted time during which you can work on meeting your social media marketing goals. As always, follow the KISS method. Far too often, brands fail to make time for social media marketing because they overthink it. Simplifying your social media marketing plans when you're getting started and making money out of a rut will ensure you at least have a steady stream of relevant income. Remember, you don't have to become a social media marketing guru overnight. The key is to think about who you're marketing to and focus on building content that your audience will enjoy and at the same time find valuable. You have to stop trying to do it all on your own. Social media is persuasive and massive. You simply can't handle it all on your own, especially if you have a limited amount of time dedicated to doing your daily chores. I mean, the good news is there are tools available to help you maximize the amount of time you have. But rather than spending hours digging for relevant content to share, consider using tools such as Sway, Feedly, or Nuzzle to discover top news stories. Not sure who you should be following in the world of social media? Tools like TwitNerd take all the guesswork out of it by providing a follow keyword that allows you to input any keywords or phrase to identify who are some of the key Twitter influencers. But you have to carve out time for social media. I know it's a challenge, but it's worth the effort and the investment. Nielsen reports that 33% of consumers prefer to contact companies over social media rather than over the phone. So if you're not investing in social media marketing, you're most likely missing out on customers. So make time for social media marketing, and sooner is better. Now, let me give you some social media marketing tactics that are going to give you the best bang for the buck. There's no shortage of social media tactics to promote your brand online, but not all of them are quite efficient. As a marketer, you only have a finite number of hours in a day and a finite budget to work with, not to mention pressure to get the best results possible. So if you're going to be looking for social media tactics that are effective, and while such effectiveness can be categorized in multiple ways, one of the most important is efficiency. How effective is it in certain tactics compared for the effort required to execute it? Here are 6 social media marketing tactics that offer the most bang for your buck, giving you the biggest impact and the broadest return with the least amount of initial investment. First is content distribution. Hopefully you're already engaged in a content marketing strategy. If not, you need to start, because one of social media's most powerful roles is in an outlet for promoting your published materials. Next, whenever you publish a new post, use your social media channels to boost the post to the public. This will do a number of things for your brand. It's going to attract more initial traffic to your post, achieve more visibility, especially if the post is shared, encourage more customer loyalty, especially with consistent updates, all of which can help improve your SEO. But best of all, it only takes a few minutes once your post is live. Content redistribution. Content distribution is about making a recent post available to more people, but content redistribution is about maximizing the value of your older posts. It's a good idea to keep a running list of your evergreen content pieces and repost them on occasional and maybe even a rotating basis. This is going to help keep your social media profiles full of regular updates, which is going to maximize the long-term value of every evergreen post that you produce. The trick is to time and frame your posts so your followers don't get sick of seeing the same things over and over again. So you don't want to overdo it. But what's more, it's not the time or a budget-intensive strategy. So it's a relatively easy strategy that you can use effectively. Next, discussion engagement. Discussion can attract more people to your brand and keep them there for a long term. A new discussion in a news feed gives the unfamiliar user the chance to get involved, while familiar users who engage in the discussion will feel that they're an ever stronger part of your community, driving more traffic and conversions down the road. Your approach to discussion engagement should vary. Sometimes this may happen across an interesting industry-related discussion. And throw your opinions into the mix. Sometimes you're going to come out with a discussion topic on your own, and you can ask your audience about a topic directly. Influencer marketing. Influencer marketing wins share for sheer virtue of its potential. Though there are several potential tactics here, all have the same basic function. You're going to engage levels of visibility, earning a better reputation for your brand, and possibly gaining some celebrity followers through association. At 100,000 followers, even a 1% gain means 1,000 new followers for your brand. Your approach can be something as simple or as complex as you want it to be. Sometimes even a basic action like sharing a post or replying to a question is enough to earn the visibility. Next, live updates. Social media world is rapidly shifting towards real-time experiences with platforms and technologies that support such in-the-moment posting capabilities. Your users want to know what's happening right now, so why not give it to them? Live updates in the context of a public forum or special event can be extraordinarily powerful ways to engage with your customers. And updates give them first-person perspective of your company's active participation, and only requires a few minutes of your time per post to keep them in the loop. Next are contests. Contests are an effective way because they promise a prize or a reward or something that the user finds of value. Sharing is especially powerful when your contest involves some means of user-based content generation, like a photo submission contest. If you can get them involved and engaged, it's going to be much more effective. But either way, the money you'll pay for the prize will pale in comparison to the visibility and reputational benefits that you're going to reap. Now, among the myriad of special social media tactics that you can use, these strategies guarantee the best overall returns for your time and monetary investment. Well, these steps shouldn't be the only ones involved in your social media campaign. They should be your priorities. Now, I'll be back next time. We'll talk about some other related social media things, and then we'll get into the specifics for Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. So until then, make it a great day.